Caution back right. Caution horseshoe.
First place.
Clear.
Stacks it in the middle.
First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth.
Right, so 2 minutes in, we've got Andrew first, Dan, Scott, David, and Ashley with a Andrew 0.7 second lead.
First. Second.
Oh, first place, what is it?
Third. Fourth. Fifth.
Tom and Gab.
First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. 2 minutes left. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. 1 minute left. First. Second. "45 seconds left. Third. Fourth. Fifth. 30 seconds left. First. Second. "15 seconds left. Third. Fourth. Fifth. First. Second. Andrew Gillespie done. Third, David Watson done. Fourth, Scott Giles done. Fifth, ASHLEIGH KERWOOD done. All drivers are finished. First, Dan Gillen done. The race is completed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah.
First, second,
Jeez, it's a bit of chaos there. Couple of
third,
stats.
fourth, fifth, sixth,
No, I'm all good with that.
first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, first, second,
Alright, Scott out in front, followed by Andrew,
Third.
and there's
Fourth.
nothing in it at the moment.
fifth, sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 2 minutes left. Sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. 1 minute left. First, second,
Right, that's first and second, well done, thank you, great time. That's second time, well done.
third, fourth, fifth. 45 seconds left. First, second, 30 seconds left.
So Scott, Andrew, and David. Yeah. So Scotty out in first, Andrew in second, and David
Third.
out in third.
Fourth, fifth,
It's a good battle here. Overall with Scotty Giles.
15 seconds left. First, second, sixth. Third, Jeff Kirby done. Fourth, David Watson done. Fifth, Dan Gillen done.
So Scott will wrap this one up in first place.
First, Scott Giles done. Second, Andrew Gillespie done. All drivers are finished. Sixth, ASHLEIGH KERWOOD done.
Alrighty. We'll drive Mod B Main. Second to last tour drive race of the day.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Or the third to last.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. First, second,
Bit of stack from first place, so let's second through.
third, fourth,
Giles has
fifth,
taken first place,
sixth.
and Jeff back to second. So it should be a bit of a battle for first place for the rest of the race. Jeff just getting hung up on a couple barriers there, couple ropes.
first, second, third,
So Scotty Giles out to a bit of a lead now.
fourth, fifth,
It's a good couple seconds as Jeff
Six.
of just tumbles again, so Giles with a good lead out front now. Sitting comfortably at first place.
first, second,
Followed by Dan Gillen. And then board
third, fourth,
for
fifth,
trying to close the gap to Scott.
sixth, first, second, third, fourth, fifth,
So he does catch up to Scott here. Scott making a mistake. Letting
Six.
Dan in.
2 minutes left.
So Dan now with a comfortable lead out front.
First, second,
It's all about being consistent.
third, fourth, fifth,
So Andrew here sitting in third.
sixth, first,
A bit
second,
of a stack there. Nasty.
third, fourth, fifth,
So it looks like Scott has got back in front here. Back in front of Dan, so they're going back and forth a bit. So obviously one makes a mistake, the other gets out in front, and the other makes a mistake.
1 minute left.
So,
Sixth,
vice versa. Back and forth. So 1 minute left.
first,
Anything
Second.
could happen here.
third, fourth,
Let's jump on board with
45 seconds left. 5th.
ASHLEIGH Kerwood here.
Sixth. 30 seconds left. 1st. 2nd. 3rd. 4th.
Alright. So
5th.
for the leaders,
15 seconds
the
left.
remaining. Oh, Dan just catches Scotty. I reckon there could have been a bit of a cause
6th.
for concern there for Dan. Maybe should have just waited for
First
Scott
Dan
there,
Gillen
but
done.
looks like Dan's going to get it. And Scotty's going to
Second
take
Scott
second
Giles done.
place.
3rd Jeff Kirby
And
done.
Jeff a close
4th
third.
Andrew Gillespie done.
All stacks up.